Hi guys, my name is Shay Stevens. PDGA number is 77522, and this is my in the bag for 2018. I know it's the end of the year, but stuff's changed up, so it's worth doing. First up, the bag itself, DD Ranger bag. Really happy with it. Great backpack. It's been with me for 3 years now. It's held up through everything, so it's a great bag. Start off side pocket. Where I keep my tags. I'm in the Philadelphia area. There's a lot of great clubs here, so try to buy tags, support the clubs, have them on me so I can play their events. Keep some Sharpies in here too in case I get new discs and I want to mark it up, or somebody needs to put their name on a new disc. I like to have one on me. I have some bling here, just a little tag between me and my friends that we play with. Those PDGA renewal things. Some more bag bling. Got Squirtle here, keep me company on the rounds. Towel is MVP. I throw exclusively MVP and Axiom. I used to throw Trilogy. I really like the Opto and Lucid plastics, but they just broke down too much. They broke in way too hard for me. I played wooded golf, so hit a tree, instant roller for a lot of the discs I threw. So I ended up going to MVP just because I'm a physics nerd. The whole gyroscopic thing just made sense to me, so I like playing with their stuff. Over here, holder for a water bottle, or I throw a Gatorade in here. I also keep in here trash bag, just a regular shopping bag. I recommend everyone do this. I hate finding trash on the course, especially the ones I work on. There's trash cans all over the place, but trash ends up on the ground. So I keep a bag with me, and just as I play around, I fill it up. If there's something nasty, I don't touch it with my hand. I just use the bag and pick it up. Just a nice way to keep your course clean. Another holder over here. I can usually shove a snack in there. Belvita breakfast biscuits are my choice. Coming in over on the side pocket here. I keep in this pocket. Just minis and macros, just for messing around, waiting for other cars to come in after an event. There's I like to throw minis to screw around. I keep a macro Tesla on me too for fun little bombing shots. Just fun to mess around with. If I ever lose my go-to mini, I have backups. See, my go-to mini is Pokeball, tied up by Niche Market Designs. They do great work. It's just, I'm a big Pokemon fan, so I like having it. Going to the top pocket. Let's see. I keep some friction gloves here. They're both right-handed. One's new. I'm kind of working it in as I putt right now. These things are amazing, guys. There's really no difference. As soon as you get over that weird feeling of not feeling plastic on skin, these things have the same exact grip and release as your hand. The benefit is, though, I play winter golf, so when it's cold and really wet too, these are great for grip and your hand doesn't get tore up. So you can play more golf, which is always good. Let's see, next, I keep bug spray because ticks are out there and Lyme disease sucks. We got towels, just always keep towels on you. Don't forget to bring a towel. 2 chamois and then a nice dry chamois. This is really great for wicking water off the discs. Keep a clipboard. You have to keep a score. Keep a pack of Ripped Revenge. If you haven't got a pack of this yet, get them. It's a fun card game. Just spices things up. There's cards in here like, trade shots. So you give the card to somebody and you have to trade shots with you. Another one, you get a card, they have to caddy for you. So say they want for the par 5. Let's see, I keep extra pencils and a pencil sharpener. I don't know why everyone doesn't keep that. We all get pencils for our tournaments and stuff, and as soon as the point breaks, I see people throw their pencil away. There's still pencil left. Use it. And then I keep a UV flashlight and a regular flashlight. UV ones are glow, and the regular ones are for when it gets dark if I'm looking for stuff. A couple times I've had people come up to the parking lot, they've lost their keys. Luckily I had the flashlight as it was getting dark and we were able to find them. So, the discs themselves. Starting off with putting putters. I have 2 172 neutron anodes. I know a lot of people like to putt with Electron or DX or D-Line, the low grade stuff. I hate that chalky feeling. it just doesn't feel good in my hand. It's just not a good time. So I go with the next grade up here. This kind of feels like Star for you Nova guys. It's still grippy for me. I get these just really beat in, nice and dirty, good tacky feeling. This is just a point and shoot putter. I pitch putt, and this is just aim at the target and go. And if I miss, it was my fault. Usually the case with all putting, but this is pretty, straight on, up and down. The whole philosophy behind it. Love these guys. On to throwing putters. Starting off first, understable utility, spin. This disc is going to turn over. It doesn't fight back, so it's great for when you're pinned on the side. Can't get a forehand off, you need to backhand something, it's going to keep going to the right. This is your disc. I also like it for, I basically throw in like a 45-degree hyzer, 50% power, literally nothing, just hit the gap. It'll flip to flat and go straight and just finish straight. I've hit 3 baskets with this guy, haven't put the ace away yet, but it's coming soon. Next up, we have a Electron Envy. I know I said I don't like Electron, I got one in my bag. I had a flat top disc, a flat top Neutron Envy that just flew like a frozen rope. It was beautiful. I lost it for a bit. I was trying to replace it. I couldn't find anything close to it. When it came back to me, I weighed it just because I bought it for color. I didn't even check the weight. It was a 162 gram. So that explained a lot. Unfortunately, I lost it again. Hoping it comes back. But in the meantime, this is the closest thing. This is a 165 Electron that I've beaten really badly in. It's a great upshot, this though. Just point and shoot at the basket, and you're going to be within 10 feet or in the basket, hopefully. And then 2 Eclipse Envies. Thank you, MVP, for making this disc. It is awesome. When I was trying to replace that other Envy, I tried Proton. I liked it, but it was a little too slippery for me, either in like the heat of summer or, as soon as it gets wet out, it got really slippery. These have that feel, but they have tackiness to them. This is a lighter one. This is only a 165 gram. Love this one off the tee. I can, throw it pretty straight with a reliable fade. This is a 173. It's a little meatier. Really, I'm loving forehanding this guy. That little extra stability with the weight, helps resist, turning over. I can really put a good pop on this with a forehand. Coming to the mids. So mid-range, again, understable utility. Theory, it's a longer version of the spin. It's understable, super flippy. Great shot, throw that hyzer flip shot again with very little effort, hit a gap. I play woods, so hitting the gap is crucial. I'd rather be 250 in the fairway than 350 and in the stuff. So love this disc just to get me out there. Next up is a Plasma Theory. It's a little more stable than the Neutrons, a little less beat in, but it's getting there. But this plasma plastic glides forever. So this one usually goes a good 30, 40 feet further than this guy. A little more touchy though, so I'm still working on this. Is if I need that little extra distance, I gotta go to the plasma. Then I have two matrices. Both Neutron. I like them. They're a little more stable than the Protons, I feel, and they're just good. They're basically they're longer images. Is the best explanation. Throw it straight, finish left. This is a lighter one. This is a 167 that I've beaten in a bit more. This guy just went into the bag. It's a 175 that it's got a little more meat. It's got a little more stability on it, so it doesn't turn over on me as hard. And last up, the best thing MVP has done for us in 2018, the Deflector. Our overstable mid-range, it is awesome. It is a total workhorse. If you need something to fade, this is going to fade. I can do skip shots around corners with it. Kind of have some fun with thumbers and over other rands. Eats headwind. It just shreds through it. You have to try to flip this guy, and even then it's not easy. So when I'm playing in North Jersey headwind, this is my go-to. Fairway drivers. Again, you're picking the pattern here. Flippy. This is a 153 gram inertia. I got it in a swap I traded just for this. I saw an Axiom disc and it's a swap in, and the guy took hand him your old disc that you don't throw. give you value, you can trade it in. I grabbed this one, and again, same deal. You know, that easy hyzer flip shot, big antes if I need it. Super easy roller too. Great little utility disc. I am a Fission fanatic, by the way. I love Fission plastic. If MVP will make more, I will throw it more. This is a Fission Photon. Fission Volt. This thing this is a 155 gram. Power shots, I'm still a little touchy on it. It's a little flippy. Where it earns my spot though is standstill shots. If you're pinned in the rough, or if you just have bad footing for whatever reason, tree roots are in your way, great standstill disc. I can just, you know, a little bit of hyzer, pop the flat, and goes for days. So that's my little, where that disc is in my bag. This is my joy though. This is a 165 gram volt, super flat top. It's almost like the resistor that I'm about to show you. Feels really comfortable in the hand for forehands. Backhands are great. Dead straight with a reliable fade. If I can throw this off the tee, it's going to be a good hole. Coming up next, the resistor. Everyone who throws MVP throws a resistor. It was our mid-range when we didn't have one. You just had to throttle it down. When I got the deflector, I thought it was going to go bye-bye. But I was around the time that I really cleaned my form up. I started following Danny Lindahl, took his form advice. I started filming myself. That was a huge breakthrough because I realized I did a lot of things wrong I didn't think I was doing. But the film doesn't lie. So I started getting more speed in my throw, more power, more consistency. So it doesn't fill the mid-range shots anymore, but now that I have the arm speed for it, it fulfills other roles. It's just great for throw it straight, and it will dump out hard for you. So dog leg left, this is my favorite. This is my go-to if I can pull it off. Finally, the drivers. I said I was a Fission fanatic. I got 4 Fission Photons. Starting off with, guessed it, Flippy. 155 gram Fission Photon. This one might be coming out of the bag though. The faster my arm speed's gotten, the better my form is. It's like an easy roller disc, but even if I was trying to throw as a roller, it just turns over too easily. The reason it might be coming out is I'll be replacing it with my first ever MVP disc. I got this thing like 2-3 years ago. It's just been a staple in my bag. 166 gram. Easy to, this is my go-to roller. I can probably get a good 500-foot roller out of this guy if I need it. If I'm ever I play woods golf, so that opportunity doesn't come much, but whenever I play open courses, I've laid this down before and it's just gone. Really easy to throw, great hyzer flip disc. Is getting a little flippier now though, as my arm is getting faster, so it might take that understable slot. Excuse me, we have, this is my gem. It's a 163 Fission Photon, but it's that rare flat top. Great for forehands. Again, it's only 163 gram. I can mash on this thing, and even if I turn it over, it's going to fight back. This thing's been through war with me. It's got a huge gash there in the side. I don't know how I got that. Can't remember. But no matter what, this boy fights back for me. So this is like the anchor of my bag. Lastly, I have an Ultra Ball. Another stamp by Niche Market. Or Dye Job, sorry. This is a 169 gram Fission. This was the heaviest they made at the time. They're now making 170 gram plus. I hope they turn out really well. I'll be interested. Just one time I almost lost that one in the thick of stuff, and as I was frantically searching for it, I realized I am in trouble if I lose that disc because it's like the backbone of my drivers. So this was an attempt to replace it, and it flies pretty similar to. It has a little more horizontal motion than the 163, I'm guessing because of the dome on this guy, but pretty similar. So if I do ever lose that disc or it breaks, it'll be a sad, sad day. I won't be completely lost. I think this guy could fill the slot, and I've been seasoning him in to try and make it as like that 163 as possible. As I said before, I've been cleaning my form up and getting more arm speed. I used to throw all flippy stuff because my form was terrible. So now I can actually turn a lot of stuff over. So I have started adding a little more stability to the bag. So I do have a regular Fission Photon regular Neutron photon. This is a 176 gram. I like to pull it out for some windy days too. It fights the wind a little better than the Fission. And I used to just throw it on just a hyzer just to be safe, but now I'm starting to throw it flat or let the disc do the work for me, and it's been doing really well. Lastly, in the pattern, the beat hook. I got a Phase 167 gram flat top. It just feels so good to forehand this disc if I ever have to, but again, backhand, if I need to throw something and it needs a fade, this is the shot this is the disc I go to for that shot. So that's been my in the bag for 2018. Really looking forward to 2019. I know MVP has teased a overstable putter, the Entropy. Can't wait to see it. I hope it'll fit into my slot, fit into my bag, fill that slot. Everything else though, I'm really happy with. Hope I don't lose anything. But again, as my arm speed's been picking up, we'll see if I do any more shifts. So have a good year for what's left of it, and good luck in 2019, everybody.